Chip stocks getting hammered on the Huawei news today. Let's get to our Josh Lipton with more. Josh.
So, Morgan, that's right. Check out the SMH this morning. That's the ETF that tracks the chips. It's in the red, though remember, it did make that very sharp move higher off its mid-March lows. I caught up with tech analyst Patrick Moorhead this morning about this news that the U.S. government is moving to cut off chip supply to Huawei. He says that could have big ripple effects, that Huawei has pivoted to SMIC, a Chinese company for low-end chips, but Moorhead's saying Huawei would still have a very hard time making it without access to chips from American companies that our audience knows very well, like Xilinx, NVIDIA, and Intel. He also says Huawei very much relies on TSMC, too, the largest contract manufacturer of chips on the planet. And speaking of TSMC, they just made some very big news themselves, now confirming that they're going to build an advanced semiconductor fab in Arizona, with production starting in 2024. TSMC says it's spending about $12 billion, and that it has support from the government. No details, though, yet on what that support exactly means. TSMC says this plant's going to create 1,600 jobs. Importantly, this is an advanced fab, meaning it's going to rely on TSMC's so-called 5-nanometer tech. In other words, this could be used to make the most powerful, efficient chips out there. I also caught up with RBC's Mitch Steves. Now, he says ultimately this should benefit some names, including semi-equipment names like Applied Materials, as well as companies he argues like NVIDIA and AMD, and that it would minimize their supply chain risk. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, interesting news, Josh. Interesting also for Intel, which already has, I believe, 4 fabs in Arizona, one of them employing about twice as many as TSMC plans to. Wonder if they get any incentives to build more or expand there, too. Thank you. And still to come, we are